Hi guys, it's about 9:59 in the morning on the 5th of February 2025. I've been reading in bed. I woke up feeling a bit nauseous actually, and then I started thinking it might be the water that I drank from the tarn. So I just drank what little river water I had left, which was only just a tiny bit. I haven't really drunk anything or had breakfast other than that. I'm just starting to feel a little bit better now. So I'm going to get a wriggle on. I've swept out the biv and I'm about to check out my notes for the route to Poet Hut, and hopefully I'll come across some fast moving water in a little stream so that I can fill up my bottle and have a drink and have breakfast. But I just am really reluctant to drink any more water from the tarn, just in case that's what made me sick. Another reason I could be feeling sick is the coconut cream. The coconut milk, I didn't really have that much of it for dinner, but sometimes it can be a bit heavy and make me feel sick. So that's a possibility. I just have a feeling that it's probably, I'm feeling more sick than I would if it was just the cream. So I'm thinking it's probably the tarn water. But it's very misty at the moment. When I first got up, the sun was shining through my window and that was lovely. I heard Kia flying around, and then I just got up, went to the bathroom, started reading, took stock of how sick I was and delayed having breakfast. It's just starting to feel better now, but I've probably been awake for a couple of hours, but I think it's time to head off now so that I can have a drink. Anyway, long story short, it's time to say goodbye to the Biv. So these are my track notes to get from Toaroha Saddle Bivouac to Poet Hut. It's supposed to take 1.5 to 2 hours, but I seem to be a wee bit slower on these West Coast tracks than what they say. So I'm just going to assume it might take me up to 4 hours to get there. So I'm going to be heading down past the towns to the scrub line, following poles, and then heading downstream to Poet Hut and making sure I don't cross a swing bridge. So that will be nice. Hopefully I'll be there for lunch. Goodbye Toaroha Saddle Bivouac. On we go. Down the hill. It's a steep wee gut here down to the tarns, and then more steepness. The grass is going to be a wee bit slippery because it's quite misty, a lot of moisture in the air, so I've got to take my time. Hi guys, so it's 10:45 in the morning and I've been descending through tussock and I've just gotten into this sort of low forest, which is really beautiful, and I thought I'd do a vlog update because I can see what I think is the stream that I'm walking down towards. Just winding away there, looking very mysterious in the mist. And I also saw a couple of beautiful spider webs, which I'll give you a close-up of. These leaves underfoot are from the mountain Nene, which you can see there. There's another spider web hanging off the tussock. You do have to take care down these slopes, especially when it's wet in the mist, because the grasses get a bit slippery. That rattling sounds just my walking pole, which I'm normally holding when I'm not holding the camera. The mist is actually clearing a little bit. Oh, the spider web's a bit more obvious right there, that's cool. still feeling a little bit sick, but I can hear running water, so I know that I'll be able to drink soon. Basically at the moment I'm pretty much dry fasting because I've only had a sip of water today and it's nearly 11, so some of the nausea could just be from not drinking, but there you go. I'm actually feeling really good apart from the nausea. Nice and fit. And I did a squat before just to test out my knees because they've been a little bit creaky. I did a squat last night when I was doing my stretches, and there was this weird like rattling sound, or like sort of popping sound in my knees, which people who've got knee pain and are a bit older will know, or who do a lot of hiking or running will be familiar with. But I'm only like roughly a third of the way through my life, so I don't really want to have problems like that, so I was a bit worried. But the fasting overnight seems to have done that good because I only heard a slight noise in my right knee, so I'm thinking I need to do a bit more longer fasts, a few more longer fasts for my health, but of course I'm going to do other things as well, like go to the doctor about anything, any concerns like bone issues, which I do have, like weird mild finger pains which I've had for a few weeks, and like creaky joints. So obviously at my age, if that was a proper issue, it would be probably what you would call congenital, something that I would just be prone to genetically, but there's no one in my family that I can think of who has any congenital issues like that. But anyway, I am vegan, so there could be a deficiency there, but I still recommend veganism because it's so good for your health in other ways, like it diminishes your cancer risk and everything like that. I'm always so like onto every little symptom I get with health, and some people might think that's a hypochondriac behavior, but I just like to be on the safe side. Anyway, that's that story. Let's carry on with the beautiful walk. I can also see the rata starting to flower. It just lends a little blush to the hillside. If I zoom in there, you might be able to see there's slight reddish notes there in the bush. That's rata flowering. Hey buddy! The rata in full bloom there, and a little fantail. Hi guys, so it's 11:47, nearing the bottom of the hill. There's that beautiful rata which I pulled out the camera for. Still no streams, haven't had anything to drink. Also struggling with some PTSD and rumination on an issue that I've had for about 5 years now. I am really looking forward to getting to the stream and having a drink of water. I just can't wait. And you might be able to hear through the video the sound of the water. It's coming from that direction. I've just come down the hill to the sign saying Poet Hut is this way, and Mangu Hut is that way. So that means I'll be heading this way. I've just got to make sure I don't cross the swing bridge when I see it. And the river's getting louder and louder. I'm finally at the stream. I'm so glad. I'm going to fill up my drink bottle and have a beautiful drink of water and have breakfast at last. It's like 12:24, so I'm having breakfast at lunchtime, but that's okay. I have fasted in the past, but usually I keep drinking water, so this is new for me. And then hopefully I'm not too far away from the hut, but I can't wait to have some water. Yay! Sweet, sweet water. So good. I try not to drink too much though. I've probably had like half a cup or 2/3 of a cup, but I don't want to get sick from drinking too much water, so I'll have some food and then I'll drink some more. have some raisins, and then in this bag I've got a melted mess of muesli bars, and then I had some chocolate which melted and made everything really gross, but it's fine. That's the way I've come. This is where I'm having my break on this little beach, and then this is the stream that I could hear from above. Look upstream and downstream. I'm going to be heading up there. And then I saw a swing bridge down there, but I'm not going to cross it. Hi guys, it's 1:41 in the afternoon and I've come to this beautiful swimming hole. Or this beautiful patch of the river. So beautiful. It's such a bright blue. And I don't really feel in the mood for swimming, to be honest, because I'm quite tired, feeling a little bit sick. But I feel like I wouldn't be Katie if I didn't go for a swim. So I'm planning to jump in there and then swim down there to the shallow and then climb out. Just because you only live once and we're not made to just sit in bed waiting for life to happen. We've got to make it happen. Some of my togs now are about to get in. Might take I don't know if I should take the phone with me or film from here. I'll just film from there and see what, maybe you'll see something, maybe you won't. Actually, I don't think you can see anything. That was lovely. Definitely wakes you up. This is the view from the middle of the river. You see there's quite a lot of algae on the rocks. Time to get to Poet Hut. Hi, I'm cleaning Poet Hut for the Love Your Huts challenge, and I'm just about to start cleaning some mould off the door. Quite a bit of green mould up here. Hi guys, it's 4:41 in the afternoon. I'm at Poet Hut. I arrived here a couple of hours ago. There was a lady and a man here having a wee snack break. So I chatted to them for a bit, and then I've spent the last couple of hours cleaning the hut as part of the Love Your Huts project. It's a really cute little hut, and yeah, so that's been good. The weather's lovely. I think I'm going to stop here for the day because it's already 4 o'clock. But I'll show you around the hut a little bit. So you can see the toilet over there, and then the woodshed's there, and this is Poet Hut. Very cute. I just got my bathing suit drying there. Poet Hut, and this is the inside. I have done some cleaning. I'm not sure if it's obvious or not, but I know I've done it, and then I just need to do a sweep out and clean up after myself tomorrow. There's a fair bit of mould on the mattresses, which I can't seem to get off with sugar soap, so I'm just going to report that to the FMC. You can see I've got my stuff sorted. This is the stickers and paperwork for the Love Your Huts challenge. And yeah, it's a really cute little hut, and it's got a great view of the river and the west coast bush. most importantly. So I'm just going to have a quiet afternoon here, reading my book, enjoying the sound of the water and the sunshine. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. Stay tuned for the next episode where I walk from Poet Hut to Bluff Hut. As always, remember to stay safe out there. Ka kite!